Well, we've got you covered with ATLeisure. It's a really wonderful brand that is focused on innovative furniture and especially umbrellas. Like they really take pride in coming up with different ideas and different concepts that make umbrellas not only enjoyable but easy to use. And this is how you shield yourself from those sun rays when it gets a little aggressive during the high point of the summer. And the best way to do it is with an umbrella that has easy tilt, because now you know the sun is always moving around, so you start with it in one position and then you're like, wait a minute, now the sun is like on me and I was covered by the umbrella just 10 minutes ago. You can tilt it so you're getting that perfect coverage no matter where you're sitting. All of the colors that we're going to shop for are only available here at QVC. You will get your umbrella, which is 9 feet tall. You will also get a coordinating cover with a carry strap on it for $76.98. We just brought these in this month. The diameter is 9 feet on this umbrella, and it's 8 feet tall rather. 9 feet diameter on the umbrella, 8 feet tall. Here is the scarlet. We also have the deep blue here in the studio, and then we do have a couple more options available for you on QVC.com. There is taupe. Here is the sage leaf. And we have one more choice, which is our teal quatrefoil, which is, oh, back here in the studio, our teal. M93591 is that item number. Rachel Pavis is joining us. She's part of the team that brings us ATLeisure here at QVC. And Rachel, I mean, this does sound very sciencey, but this is patented technology, like patented tilt technology that ATLeisure is bringing us as a leader in the industry.
Absolutely. You know, ATLeisure really works hard to help you create your outdoor escape. And so that's what they've done now is they've made it even easier. You know, we're used to having to reach up to get the button to go to the tilt. You no longer have to worry about that. You can even tilt this from a seated position because you literally are just using the crank. The crank also is what opens and closes your umbrella. So as you open it, you'll get to the top. And then as you keep going, you'll see it goes into that tilt feature. And then you can rotate it around to cover you from the sun, just no matter what side is coming in. That's that sage leaf. It's really, really pretty. My house is green, so I love the green topped with that white. Absolutely beautiful colors. But like you mentioned, Vanessa, this is a 9-foot umbrella. It's so big. You get so much coverage. So this works really well if you have a table with a center pole. This pops right into the center. In fact, you can even have this in the center of the table and be sitting down to be able to use that easy tilt technology.
That is such cool technology. Rachel, I want to ask you a question about the base. It's not included. What kind of base should I make sure that I have when I get mine home?
So the reason we don't include a base is because typically you already have a base. Bases are metal. They last for a really, really long time. So we do not include the base. But this pole is powder coated steel. It is 1.5 inches in diameter. And what's nice about that is that's your standard size. So it's going to fit in any of your typical umbrella stands. I think you guys have one there that's available on QVC.com, but I'm not familiar with that one.
Nice. And here's the thing, like imagine that you're sitting down, like if I was sitting, and because I'm just under 5'4", you know, I'd be sitting here. And if I wanted to tilt, I can't reach up to here to be able to tilt this, so I have to stand up. But if I'm sitting, I can still reach the crank, and when I start turning this crank, look at how my umbrella starts tilting. So I don't have to get up, and then I can twist it so that I'm getting that perfect amount of coverage no matter where I'm sitting. Rachel is someone who is, I mean, I do round my height up, but is not very tall. This is really genius for us.
It is really genius for us that are a little bit more petite. I myself am only about 5'3", and I feel like I'm shrinking every day. So I say that very carefully, but I do think that's one of the things that's really important because I'd have to call my husband. He's 6'1", and he could come out and help me by tilting it. But what if he's not around? I need to be able to do this myself. This is something I can do by myself. I also love too, Vanessa, that we're giving you 8 ribs. So the construction on this is really, really strong and sturdy. 8 ribs is typically what you see in the marketplace is going to be 6 ribs. So this gives you that extra stability in the umbrella. We also include the cover. And I want to point out, because you can kind of see there, you don't see any pinpoints of light coming through this umbrella. And Vanessa, that's important because we use a really heavy duty, heavy gram polyester, and we do that so that you're getting maximum coverage. Because when you think about it, when you're under your patio umbrella, you want it to make it cooler for you. You're getting protection from the sun. I've had some issues with skin cancer, so I have to be very careful. I love that this is going to give me shade. It's going to keep me out of the sun. I don't see any pinpoints of light. As you can see, this is a really dark umbrella, and it is going to give you optimal coverage. And again, at 9 feet, it's covering you so well.
Right, 9 feet in diameter, 8 feet tall, and every single color that we're shopping for is only here at QVC right now. I am under the scarlet, so if you're loving that beautiful splash of red, consider that, and consider what your umbrella looks like right now, and think about what you have coming up as you're welcoming friends and family. If it doesn't look that great, this is a good time to bring a new one home with an easy pay of $25.66 a month. Down in front of me on the table is our deep blue, and you're looking at the umbrella and the cover when they are all completely collapsed. We also have teal quatrefoil here in the studio, and then we do have 2 more options available for you. Here's a look at sage leaf, and then our final choice is the taupe. M93591 is that item number. Use the sale price, use the easy pay to bring yours home. Rachel, it was nice to see you, but I'll say goodbye for now because we're gonna see you again in just a little while.
Yes, I'll see you in a few.
See you soon.
Thanks, Vanessa.
This is coming up from Veg Truck. So we shopped for plants earlier in the show from Philip.